Have you ever had the feeling that you were being watched? Or that someone was listening in on your phone conversation? Or have you ever wanted to watch someone or listen in on their phone calls? Of course, we've all had that experience. Today, we just may discover that there really was something behind that feeling that we were being watched. Right, Mel?
Yes, that's correct.
About a month and a half ago, I showed up in your store because I was looking for candid camera equipment to do my show, Chatty Kathy. Because I thought it'd be really good to just have this hidden camera where I can have my conversations with people, because I love talking to strangers and just finding out what they're all about. And then, but if I had a candid camera, then I could just go in and edit it and get their permission and then show it on Chatty Kathy.
They have all kinds of products that have like recorders in watches and in pens.
In watches?
And, you know.
Like, do you have one?
Yes, right here.
Okay, so what does that do? If you had it right now turned on, what would be going on?
Our conversation would be going on right now.
Just conversation?
Just conversation only.
Okay, and no camera stuff?
No cameras, no.
Okay, what about like pens?
Pens, they have like this pen here. Actually would have a mic underneath the thing you put on your shirt. And you just wear it in your shirt and it'll be recording a conversation just like we are now.
And so why would people do that?
Just to catch people, you know, talking about them or...
Like paranoid people?
Yeah, exactly.
So this would be like a good gift for you. Your friend who's the most paranoid, you would buy him that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
just so that he would feel that he's secure about if somebody's talking about him, then he can catch them or
what if he does
hide it somewhere, you know, underneath a chair or something.
Wow.
Or have somebody using the pen and it's recording him. So
wow, so it's like a team,
a
surveillance team. Like Kathy,
exactly.
Use my pen while I talk to so-and-so. Okay, what if you had like the pen and the watch and then another little camera? Or is the camera, like for what I want to do?
There's actually a button camera, and in one of the holes of the buttons, there's a camera. And you can actually wear all the devices on you, and it can be shooting directly at what your target is.
What do you mean all the devices? Is something underneath your shirt?
Yeah, you got to wear like a recording device to capture all the video.
Really?
Or all the sound that you're recording from either a watch or a pen or...
Is it TV quality?
TV quality.
Okay, I just had an idea. I could wear that. Let's just say I go to the store, and I'm getting into my everyday conversation with everybody, because I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got the little button thing. And then behind me in the shoe department, let's say, I have a little camera set up. So then it's like it's me filming you, but then this is filming you and me, or have it like, so it's behind you.
Okay.
Could that work?
You couldn't put it in a store because you don't have permission to do that.
Oh.
That's the only thing, but you can put it in your house, or you can put it in like a book.
What do you mean?
Like this book here.
What? So what happens? I see a little hole. Okay,
so
are you filming me? Are you?
No.
Okay, you're not filming
but this is actually where the camera is located in this book. So if you have like a bookshelf and you put this book in the bookshelf, nobody would think that this is a... And who picks up a dictionary to read?
Who does? Oh yeah, that's true, huh? We use the internet now. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly. So the camera would actually be recording.
But then you could have your pen
as a sound recorder.
Okay, this is a trip.
Exactly. And you know, a lot of people, they use it for like their nanny cams or, you know, to
what's a nanny cam?
Anything that's hidden, like a covert. It's anything
covert
that's hidden.
Means secret?
Yeah, secret. Okay. And they use cameras as small as this. This is a real small camera. This little dot right here, Kathy, that is the camera.
Really?
Imagine you can cover everything up, and that's the camera. And so people use this to catch their husbands cheating on them or their wives cheating.
Do you have any stories?
Yeah, I have stories. There's a husband came to me because he knew his wife was cheating on him while she's at work. So he had me put cameras in the seat belts, where the seat belts are. It's really black. So I put the camera in there, and I made like a speaker box.
Okay, so you stick that in the seat belt?
Yeah, you know where
like where it attaches?
Where the seat belt comes out. So you just hide it back in the very back of where the seat belt is. In order to catch the video, you have to record the video in the car. And so I created like a speaker box that has speakers. It looks like it's a boom box. Like a stereo.
Oh, so they would think that it's that.
Exactly, but then actually I ran all the cords inside of it, and it was recording and doing all this thing while she was driving or doing whatever she was doing.
And so she got busted?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so what, would somebody do that because, for divorce purposes? What is it for?
Yeah, it's for legality issues like divorce, or if she tries to deny it, or, you know, or he tries to deny it. It's just to protect, and just a lot of people always come in because they want to be sure of themselves.
Let's say you have a nanny or you have a house cleaner that you've hired, and you suspect something, maybe in your bedroom, and you've got like expensive jewelry or shoes. Is there somewhere you've hidden something?
There's this one incident where I actually, the bedpost of a bed was actually faced towards the front entrance of a door of the bedroom. And I drilled a hole in the bedpost.
You did?
Put this camera
oh my gosh.
inside the bedpost, ran all the wires inside the bedpost and underneath the bed to where the recording device was. Stuffed everything, like shoe boxes and everything behind there so that they wouldn't go in there. And she caught the person that was actually coming into
and
her.
Who, well,
into her.
Well, not their name, but was it like a worker? Who was, I mean, what kind of person was it?
It was in their personal house.
But were they, oh, somebody that lived there?
Yeah, and so, yeah.
What about burglaries? I mean, what do people do for that?
There's cameras that you can put up. There's night vision cameras so that you can see in the dark. Completely dark.
Don't police do that? Do they have, is it like, is that called infrared?
Yeah, it's called infrared. Okay. And it's a lot more common now because people do things in the dark. Are
you like a low level or are you like high level? I don't have the word. What?
I'm in the low level.
Oh, so
there's a lot of things that, and I know what you're referring to as high. There's a lot of people that go like to the extreme and get like 20 different cameras and do all the extreme stuff, like putting stuff in the ceilings and stuff. But I'm in the low end where I kind of know like some products to offer you, but not on the extreme.
Do the police need some kind of proof?
They want proof that these things are happening, and they want to be able to stop the person that's from doing it. So they want to get a visual picture of the person.
Do all businesses pretty much use cameras?
They would have cameras just for their, to see who's coming in the door or walking out. Or it's common in banks, grocery stores, Walmart.
I've seen some stores where I look up on the ceiling and there's like a black thing. Dome. Yeah, is that it?
Yep, that's the camera.
What does it look like if you took the black dome off?
If you took it off, there could be one big camera and it rotates, and somebody is in the back and they have a controlling device and they rotate it. And they can zoom in on you.
Like really tight?
Yeah, real good. They can zoom in on you to see if you're, stealing anything.
Why did you get into this kind of business?
After September 11th, this became very popular because people were scared that somebody was gonna, terrorize their place. But and that's why I kind of got into it, because of a personal situation that happened to me, which somebody was vandalizing my car. I didn't know who was doing it. I would walk into my parking garage. Yeah, and then there would be like dents on my doors. My window was cracked. Stuff was inside my car that I know I didn't have in there. And so I didn't know, and I was scared. And so I went to, a store and I learned about it, started learning about it, went on the internet, and then found out all these products, and then that's how I got into it.
Well, did you eventually find the person who was vandalizing?
Oh, yes.
Was it someone you knew?
Kathy.
Okay. No names,
no,
but so it was like it wasn't.
No, yeah, no names.
But were you able to use that?
Yes, and that's what made me win my case. Yeah, there's a lot of other stories too. There's stories of computers, like you can record what everybody is typing. Suppose your husband's or your boyfriend is sending emails to their significant other. There's a device that you can actually put onto the computer. It records every single keystroke that the computer has. Yeah.
And what is that called?
It's called a key ghost.
Okay, and who installs it? Someone like you or a computer tech?
You can do it yourself.
But do you have to program it, or is it something in the keyboard?
A little piece that plugs into where the keyboard is. You plug in your keyboard, turn on your computer, and it works.
So every little key you hit, so if you type a letter, it's going to record it.
It's going to record it.
Okay, but where does it go? How do you...
It goes into a memory, and then you type in this password and stuff, and then all of a sudden your screen just switches, and all this stuff goes. Everything that was recorded.
That's scary.
But it's only for your personal computer that you can do that. It has to be physically attached to the computer. So.
Oh, so somebody would actually...
You can't do it from somebody else's house or something like that, yeah. And you can't see it from somebody else's house. It has to be from that own computer.
Right. Speaking of computers, and you may not know this, or you may know this, what about people sending things through the internet or through the computer, like an email, where they get into your computer?
People think that they're being watched with their computer, or their computer has some kind of thing, There's no way I can go into your computer.
There's no way.
No, but if there's like a virus attached to it, then you can, which only the real advanced people with computers know how to do that. Don't be worried with that. As long as you have your spam blocker up and all that stuff, you'll be fine.
Yeah. What about phone tapping?
You can find out if your phone is being tapped.
And how would you find?
There's a device.
Can I ask that kind of stuff? Okay.
There's a device that you plug into your phone, and it gives you a signal and tells you if your phone is being tapped. If somebody else is listening
and if it is being tapped, does it show you who the person is or identify that person?
It doesn't, but it just tells you stop using your home phone until you get out of the situation that you're in or whatever.
Okay, and how would they tap your phone? Would they have had to come into your home to do it, or could the phone?
They can do it from the phone lines.
So they could go outside your home and do it?
Do it from the phone
Really?
lines. Yeah. Or if it's a person that knows your home, they can come into your house and plug the device directly to your phone line.
Without
and you don't even know. Yeah.
There's
a lot of situations where people think that they're friends, and then all of a sudden they put up cameras and all these, devices, and then when they watch the video camera, it's actually their brother or their cousin.
So it's usually, it's usually somebody. What about with kids? Are there any kind of devices that you can put on your child going around,
protection
like for
for
school?
your child?
Yeah, is there not like a pen and not that elaborate camera, but something else?
There's actually a cell phone like for a GPS tracker. You can track where your child is.
Oh.
But to put video or mics on your kids is a lot, I mean, they would and then you can put it in their bags. You can hide it in their bags just to see where they're going.
Okay, but what's the GPS thing?
It's global positioning system, and what it does is it tracks to the pinpoint to where you're located at.
But how does that, for your child?
For your child.
How does it work? So
your child has a cell phone, and the signal goes up to a satellite, and then that satellite beams it off to wherever you're located, like in a computer. Suppose you're at work.
Right.
You log into the internet, and then the GPS logs into your computer and tells you exactly where your child is.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Are people using those?
People are, yeah, a lot of people.
Okay, how about if I'm at home, or I'm at work, and I want to watch what's going on in my home, but I'm at work? Is there some kind of a device that does that?
Yes, there's a device called remote monitoring system. And again, it's like a digital video recorder. And you just put it inside your house or
so it looks a digital, a video, just a full-on large.
It looks like a VCR.
A VCR.
Yeah. It's very compact, or a DVD recorder or a DVD player.
Right.
It's very compact, and you hook it up to the internet and log into your internet website and password, username, and everything, and then all of a sudden your cameras pop up. And you can see all your cameras at home. And then there's some devices which a lot of businesses have that they can do that same exact thing, and then they can also control their cameras from home.
What about when you're in stores and in dressing rooms?
No, you can't play.
I've always wondered about that. I like
you're watching the dressing room?
Yeah, like do they have double mirrors?
No, well.
Are you sure?
From what I know it's illegal, just like bathrooms. You can't have it in there.
But people do in their homes?
People do in their homes.
If you wanted something in your home, like in your bathroom, would you put it, where would you put something?
Like drill a hole in through the cupboard, or you can put it on top of the light fixture. All kinds of things. You can put it inside your wall. Just draw a small hole in like your ceiling and put it in your
See, when I've gone to public bathrooms sometimes, and this is like a gas station.
And you're looking around, you're going
like a gas station. Okay, if it's a gas station, there are a lot of guys working, like tires or automotive. I start looking to see if there are holes in the I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just going, are there holes in this wall?
It's only in the movies.
No, I don't think so. The bathroom of all places seems so strange.
I know.
It's such to me, I would be grossed out to watch something like that. I would. It's just like not something appealing.
Usually you're not going to find them in bathrooms. Don't be paranoid and, say if there are holes in the bathroom or anything.
See, like just talking about this is making me paranoid. I need to get one of those pens.
Yes, well you do
start wearing a pen in my dad used to wear a pen in his shirt and had ink spots. But does ink really come out of these things?
Yes, it actually works. Just like a pen. And there's also like the recording devices for pens. If you pull apart a pen, it has like the USB. You know what the USB looks like?
What is that?
It's actually like a little device, a USB, and you plug it into your computer, and it downloads everything that you recorded. Very amazing.
Okay, tell me some more things that you have.
There's a cell phone recorder. A lot of times people want to know if they can record on their cell phones.
I've wanted to know that.
Or their home. You have to be a party of the conversation.
Hi, I'm recording you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, be on your best
like when
behavior.
you call your credit cards or your, mortgage companies or whatever, they say, please be aware this phone conversation is being recorded.
Right.
Because each state is different in their in their laws.
Okay, so this is what?
But this is a cell phone recorder. It's a regular tape that you put inside, and it's actually voice activated. So you can keep it on record the whole entire time, and your phone's not on. But the tape will stop recording. The moment your phone rings or you turn it on and you answer it, it starts recording automatically.
Wow, that's great.
And it records exactly from your cell phone. So whatever you're hearing and whatever you're speaking, this thing is going to pick up. And it's crystal clear. You can use this for your home, like on your telephone. If somebody is harassing you at home, you can plug this into your home phone and it's going to record it from the phone jack. It's going to record it. But just be aware that if you do use a device, you do have to be a party in the conversation.
Okay, and so like if somebody was harassing you and you did use that and you didn't tell them ahead of time, could it be used in court?
It can, because Hawaii is a one-party state, which means that you don't have to tell
them. Oh, in Hawaii you don't have to?
You don't have to tell them,
right.
Oh, you're being recorded. But you have to be a party of the conversation.
Oh,
you
okay.
can't be like a third party, somebody else recording.
Okay, I got it. That makes sense. And what else what's this thing right here?
This is actually a detector. A lot of people think they're bugged. You know what bugs are, right? There's like, bugs are like where people put real small devices into cars or houses or briefcases so that they can, you see it on the movies. Police officers
like James
use
Bond
it.
kind of stuff?
James Bond kind of stuff. Well, this is actually a device that catches or finds where the bug is located. So if you feel that you're bugged in your house, sometimes people have stories that, you know, I hear my neighbors talking about, you know, what I said on the phone the other night.
What?
And
like,
how do they know that? How do they know that? So they're like, I need to find a bug. I need to find this bug. And they all, you know, are frantic and stuff. And this thing will actually locate where the bug is within 5 feet. So you just go around your house and you can.
And so it goes
like in the
movies? No, you don't.
Like CSI, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you just turned it on. Oh, that's so good.
There's a bug. You have a bug.
I do. It's called a mic. Microphone. Okay, and what about that? Did you already show me that?
No, this is a voice changer. People use voice changers, you know, just to disguise their voice.
Hi, my name is Kathy.
Exactly. On cell phones, you know, just to see, you know, like, you want to meet me tonight? Oh, yes, I would love to.
I had so much fun talking about spyware. And now I'm going to be really paranoid just looking around. I mean, I'm already kind of worrying about my computer at times because of the viruses and stuff. But now I'm going to have to really pay attention to cameras all over stores and in other places. Thank you for tuning in. Aloha.